Well, hi everybody, Mindy here. Today's Friday, it's the 21st of April 2023, and I have something really unusual to show you again today. It's kind of interesting. As you know, I've been doing these videos every Friday on this demo account that I started trading in January. And we had a very unusual week this week. Again, the markets have been really slow. As far as the volume and the volatility of the markets, it's just been slow. And so because of that, my EA has not been making a lot of trades. But if you remember from last week, I had one trade last week that went in and did not come out. Okay, remember that at the end of last week? Well, this week I had a total number of closed trades this week of 46. Okay, but I only had 4 new original trades this week. And I only made 3 manual trades this week. But I still made $843. Okay, which is 8% when measured by the deposited amount when I started trading the account, which was $10,000. So I managed to make 8% this week, which is way better than the last 2 weeks, right? But I got to show you this. It's very unusual. What you see in the open positions that I still have open are these old trades that have been in there for several weeks since the original one has been in there since March 10th, right? And I really didn't even try to do anything with this group of trades this week because I was just busy doing other things. But when we go to the account history, and first I'll show you that I'm actually calling up just this week. So we'll go back to Sunday the 16th. And then we'll go over to tomorrow, which will be the 22nd, and click OK. So that's going to bring up all of the activity from this week. But what we see is that as we come down here, I had a hedge and a quick fixer on that Euro JPY trade that was a leftover from last week. But that hedge and quick fixer at level 1 went in one time, then it went into a level 2 hedge and quick fixer, then it went back to a level 1 hedge and quick fixer, and then again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Anyway, as you can see, almost all of the activity in the account this week was hedges and quick fixers at level 1 and 2 that went in and out off of that one EUR JPY trade from last week. Now it did reach hedge and quick fix level of 3, and that happened 3 times this week. So if I sort by comment and I come down to the manual trades that I did, you can see that 3 times I did a manual quick fixer because we were above level 3 hedge, right? So that happened 3 times. But the hedges and quick fixers for that trade essentially went in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 times this week. Okay, now we can also see that actually there were only 3 new original trades this week because this one right here was that EUR JPY trade that entered on April 14th, which was last week. So actually, I need to go over here and correct this. Original trades from this week, there was actually only 3 new ones, not 4. Okay? But the one from last week is included in the 46 trades that closed. So anyway, that's the report for this week. But what I think is pretty amazing is that we can still have a pretty good week when all we had really working in there was one bad trade from a week ago. Okay, so anyway, that's the report for this week. I think it's kind of interesting. Now, when we look at our results, though, and we see that we got $843 this week. $843 is not a bad result on an account that started with $10,000. I mean, that's 8%. That's a little over 1.5% per day on average, which is right in line with what I've always said the EA should do. It should produce somewhere between 1 and 2% per trading day on average, and 8% over 5 days is about 1.5%. So we are right in the ballpark of where the EA should be producing. Okay, but if you want to see where we are on the balance, like I said, this account started with $10,000 in January. This is April. You know, we're about 4 months into this account, and it has now a balance of $68,935. Okay, has an equity balance of $66,500. Now this is a demo account. I'm not trying to tell anybody any different, but it does mirror a live account that I am trading. And so if somebody were to want to take a withdrawal right now, you know, they're up 600%, okay, in 4 months, which, like I'm telling you, is not typical for the Magic EA at all. You know, this 8% in a week and 17 and 16%, that's more typical. These weeks where we had 93 and 97%, 58%, 40%, that's not typical either. So over the last 4 months, we've had some of the best weeks I've ever seen using the Magic EA, and we've also had some of the worst weeks. You know, we had one week that was only 1.9%. We had another week that was 3.8, another week that was 4, right? So what you're seeing is how it all averages out, right? We've have really good weeks sometimes and really slow weeks, but that is to be expected with the Magic EA. But the most important part about it is that nothing ever closes for losses. Every time we have a situation close where, you know, we have a bad trade that's getting fixed, there is always a profit in the combination of the two trades that closes. That happens every single time. Okay, so that's the unique part about the Magic EA. Now, if you're interested in buying the Magic EA or trying it on a demo account, you can come to my website, MindyYost.com. If you have questions, you can email me. Here's my email address right here up top. I sell the Magic EA for demo accounts for $100 for a 30-day trial. Or if you want to put it on a live account, it's $350 for a 30-day license. Or you can save money by buying a longer license. But anyway, that's all I have to tell you. I'm sorry that my video is a little later in the day than is typical. But honestly, I was just busy doing other stuff, and this is the first time I've had to show it to you. Okay, so that's the report for this week, and I'll see y'all next week. Happy trading, everybody, and bye for now.